Hello, welcome to the Lovestead. My name is Jessica. This is my May 2026 TBR. If you're not sure what TBR stands for, it's to be read. And I do have one that's carrying over from April. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This is adult dark academia. It's set at Yale, where there are secret societies. The main character is Alex. I am only like halfway through the first chapter, but if you've read this, I got through that first scene in the operating theater. It's so scary and horrific. Leigh Bardugo can set a scene. So I'm in it, really liking, the first 10 pages that I've read, and we'll get this finished here in May. I have a Discord called the Lovestead, and we've been reading trilogies. I think too, I might expand this out to be like maybe the first 3 books of series, not just trilogies. But the trilogy that we're starting in May is Cordelia Hatmaker, and this is a middle grade fantasy. The first book in the series is The Hatmakers, and it's by Tamsin Merchant. And I read this a couple years ago, this first book. Really enjoyed it and wanted to continue, and then I just didn't, as I'm prone to do. So it is, I believe, just 3 books. It might be 4, but I think it's just 3. So we'll read the first book in May, the second book in June, the third book in July, although it is middle grade May. So if you really like the first book, go ahead and read ahead of schedule to get your middle grade reads in. You could read all 3 in May. Just don't spoil anything in the Discord discussion. Oh, my used copy has this little doodle in it from whatever lovely young person had it before me. That's adorable. I love getting used books for that very reason. So this is a family of hat makers that make magical hats. They're hats with magical properties, similar to Sophie in Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. She's a hat maker, and her hats have magical properties. So very similar to that. And the young girl, Cordelia, is the main character, and her parents have gone lost at sea. So she's like left to maintain the business, along with, I believe, her auntie is still there with her. I remember this being very silly, and I laughed out loud at parts, but also very touching at parts. I'm just really excited to reread it and then continue on with the series. I have a project I'm doing for work, so I will need to read this, A Touch of Jen by Beth Morgan. It's a story about obsession. So it says Remy and Alicia, a couple of insecure service workers, are not particularly happy together, but they are bound by a shared obsession with Jen, a beautiful former co-worker of Remy's who now seems to be following her bliss as a globe-trotting jewelry designer. So I think she becomes like the social media influencer. Inside and outside the bedroom, Remy and Alicia's entire relationship revolves around fantasies of Jen, whose every Instagram caption, outfit, and new age mantra they know by heart. This is adult literary fiction. Sounds like there might be some thriller elements in it as well. The Lovestead Buddy Read book, which is a book I pull from my shelves every month for us to read together in the Discord if people want to. This month it is My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. Emily Ratajkowski is a model and an actress, and this is a collection of essays about body image. Yes, as rocketing to world fame at age 21, Ratajkowski sparked both praise and furor with the provocative display of her body as an unapologetic statement of feminist empowerment. This book charts the subsequent evolution in her thinking about our culture's commodification of women. Oh, and the text is really big, so probably get through it fairly quickly. This is one I might start right away because it's essays, and with essays you can pick it up and put it down really easily. Just read like one essay at a time. So maybe I'll get going on this pretty quickly because it looks like there are 12 essays. So if I read 2 or 3 a week, I'll finish by the end of the month. Sounds like a good plan to me. Ninth House as my big book. It comes in just under 500 pages, but for me, honestly, anything that's like 400 or higher is kind of a lift to get through. So Ninth House is my big book for the month, and then these other 3. This is at least what I'll be trying to read with my eyes. There's a chance that I will not get through all of them because I am starting law school this month, and I'll have to figure out what my rhythm is for studying and things like that. I do plan to continue reading audiobooks, but I don't have anything strictly planned out on a TBR for audio because it so much depends on just what my library has available. Other things going on, we've been watching Keeping Up Appearances, which is a 90s comedy. It's a British comedy, and we're watching the very last season of that. So for me, I've been checking out the seasons from my library, but the collections that my library have, like it has the actual episodes in different orders than how the seasons are listed on IMDb. So I honestly don't know what season I am technically in. I'm just gonna watch the 5th disc that they have available at my library, and we'll call it, you know, a show watched. So we're all kind of, I think, in slightly different places with this show. But this is the last official month for Keeping Up Appearances. We're gonna take a break in June. And then in July, we will watch Derry Girls, which is an Irish show. I think it's 2 or 3 seasons. It's set in the 90s and about like a group of teenagers. I've seen it before and I love it. I'm really excited to revisit it and talk about it with other people. And then I think after that, we're going to try to tackle Supernatural, which that one we will probably have to do 2 seasons a month because it's like 17 seasons long, and I don't want us to have to take over a year on one show. So maybe like 2 seasons a month, see how we go. If we get burnt out, we can always stop at a certain point too. That's what we're looking at for watch-alongs here at the Lovestead. Saturday sprints are always the first Saturday of the month now, just to make it easy for planning purposes. We start at noon Central Time, which is Chicago time. And those sprints are in the Discord. I may have some live study sprints coming up in May if I need to do that to help myself focus when it comes to study time. I haven't totally decided how that will or won't work. So if you want to know more about some of this stuff I have going on with my Discord group, anybody is welcome to join. I have an official Patreon, but the Patreon is just a tip jar. You do not have to pay any money to participate and do the things that our little group here is doing. So if you're feeling really at home here, or you're wanting more information on some of the stuff that is going on, definitely join the Discord. Everything is linked down below. I think that's all I have to chat with you about for May TBR and plans. Yeah, these 4. What are you planning to read in the month of May? Are you going to do any readathons or anything like that? I haven't heard anything about Mysteries and Mayhem, which was a readathon we did last May. That was super fun. So if any of you know if that's happening again, can you let me know in the chat? That's one I would definitely join if it is happening again. Otherwise, let me know what other readathons you're participating in, or activities, or just things you're looking forward to in the month of May. If you want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you're here, leave me the skull and bones emoji for Ninth House. And until next time, make sure that you continue to read good books, drink good coffee, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!